can just really say when I don't have no bronzer or makeup on, yeah, I swear to God. When I'm streaming during the daytime, it just looks like, I don't know, like the light reflecting off the wall and me. Anyway, can y'all see me good? Yeah, okay. So if y'all have issues seeing me, just let me know. I got it on auto adjust just to make sure that you guys don't miss a thing, because you already know it's that kind of day. I'm not gonna lie. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Today has been one of them funny days. You ever wake up and you just have one of them you feel funny days? Like it ain't necessarily nothing wrong or ain't necessarily nothing right in a sense, right? But it's something that you can't really put your finger on. Yeah. Mm. Well, that's what kind of day it's been for me. And maybe the word is a distracted kind of day. Maybe. Okay. So I did find a new way, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. Okay. By the way, shout out to all the Aquariuses. This Aquarius season, right? Yeah, I gotta do better with keeping up with the seasons. For a long time, I swear it was just I'm a Leo, and that's all that matters. But I'm a parent. I gotta do better. All right. So look, y'all tell me if y'all think that this view. I'm gonna change the view of the camera. I'm gonna sit it up higher, right? And y'all tell me. All right, I'm depending on y'all. Tell me in the chat, right? Is that better? I think it's better. I don't know if it really changes what's going on with the lighting. I think as far as the lighting goes, y'all, I think I'm gonna rearrange some things in the studio so that there is an opportunity to block the light on the other side too. Man, I'm telling you, these last 3 months, um, I have learned so much. I swear to God. Streaming, blogging, YouTubing, it is a whole new world and I love it. So I can't wait to start doing some tutorial videos, but I just wanted to make sure that I learn a lot, work out a lot of kinks, and then, of course, share it with y'all so y'all don't make the same mistakes. Hope did that. So hopefully you don't have to go through that. If you're a true hip hop fan, you know what I'm talking about. So you hear that playing in the background? Uh-huh. Let me tell you what's going on before I share my screen. So y'all, you know that everybody has been looking for Rihanna today at ASAP Rocky's trial, right? And so the thing about it is, y'all, is that today they did a little something different when the stream first popped on. So it first popped on around 12:50ish, then it popped back out. Okay. Then it popped back on right around 1-ish, right? Then it kind of went dark. And then when I say went dark, what I'm saying is you can't see the courtroom, but you can hear them talking, setting up stuff, trying to readjust the angles, etc., 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 right? And so you know what that says to me, right? Oh, we can hear you, but we can't see you. I feel like Rihanna might be there. We're going to find out together because let me tell y'all why. So they finally just popped in the video, right, y'all? But how about they pop in the video with the victim, allegedly, the guy who says that Rocky pulled a prop gun on him, is back on the stand already. Now, I don't know if they have, I don't know if they have like guidelines where it's like Rihanna's people had said, listen, whatever you do, like don't pan the camera towards her. She just wants Rocky to get, a fair chance, blah, 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 blah. But I mean, you know. All right, so we on Rihanna watch. I'm sorry, my bad, not Rihanna watch. Yeah, trial watch. Shout out to Hey Navy. Listen, listen, you will never get me to be sad about repping the Navy or the VI. All right, let me make sure y'all can hear. Hold on. I'm getting a little feedback. Do y'all hear that? Hold on a second, y'all. Let me check my audio settings really quick. Let's see here. Hold on, maybe I can change it to. Hold on one second, y'all. I'd actually rather put it up on a big speaker. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? There it is. Can you guys hear? All right, I'm gonna test it real quick to make sure y'all can hear. Let's see. Uh, oh, y'all. You know what I think is the dead giveaway, y'all? I'm sorry, I'm about to pop back right back on. Hold on. You know what I think is the dead giveaway? Is that they're going out of their way to like downplay the trial. Let me see. I just want to make sure you guys can hear. I just want to make sure you guys can hear. See what I'm saying? Look at this, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See how they playing. Now you know they playing. They playing. They're definitely playing. Okay, so in case you're just tuning in, hey, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. So we are on Rihanna Trial Watch. I'm sorry. We are on ASAP Rocky Trial Watch. Sorry about the echo in the background, y'all. I was just testing out the sound, but apparently it's not us, click. It is the court. And in court, I don't mean court TV because I told y'all what they doing. They keep like going, quote unquote, like halfway, like out. Like they'll start the feed and then they'll stop it. They'll start the feed and then they'll stop it. I don't care what y'all say to me. That says Rihanna is there. She gotta be. She gotta be. Okay, let's see if we can find it on another channel before we go to blessing them out, right? All right, y'all ready? Let's see. So we know Court TV is where we were. All right. I thought that the Associated Press was there, But I do know the judge did twinkle with the media regulations a little bit yesterday, but he didn't like close off the courthouse or the courtroom. But he did stop Rocky's attorneys from talking to the media during the trial. So let's see. So, like I said, apparently Rihanna is scheduled to attend, but they playing with us, y'all. They is playing with us. The feed keep dropping in and out. I ain't never seen no feed drop in and out like this.
So the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Okay. So what we're trying to do is see if they are live, right? Okay. All right. They know what we want to know. Y'all know that, right? They holding us over. We see what's up.
Projects. I don't know if he personally was losing the project.
Can you guys hear?
No, did you say? Yeah, I said that. Yeah.
Okay. And about Hills, I mean, would you agree that that statement about 12E is not a positive statement?
Here.
No.
Oh, you would not agree?
I would agree.
You would not. Okay. And the statement that you were making about Hills, do you remember the words that you said?
I just said he's a crackhead.
Okay.
Like he's not like nothing like.
Would you also agree that's not a positive comment to make about Hills?
Yeah, I agree.
Would you, were you directing your comments at the defendant, or were you saying each of these things to 12E and to Hills directly?
I was just saying in general, like everybody, we're right next to each other, everybody can hear.
What y'all think? Do y'all think he looks believable?
Just trying to like still back me up. Like,
talk about it in chat.
You know.
Okay.
First thing.
I believe you said yesterday at the end that you were trying to verbally express how you feel. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because I felt like I'm never going to see Rocky again due to the circumstances, so I'm just going to let him know how I feel.
Can you explain that to the jury more? When you say, I know I'm never going to see Rocky again, what is that?
I mean, the circumstances, the situation that happened. Like, why would we ever see each other? You know what I mean? So I felt like I didn't want him to go back and then talk about it and everybody just laugh and think, oh, Rocky just pulled the gun on Rel, shot at, well, before then, he didn't shoot yet, but pulled the gun on Rel and made this big scene, you know what I mean? So I'm like, bro, I know you 15 years. I know everybody over there, just about 15 years, not Jamel, but it was, I know for like 15 years.
I believe you
Y'all
said
think he believable?
When you went into this, what you call linking up with him, it was to repair things with you, right?
Yeah.
After he pulled the gun on you, how were you feeling at that point?
He grabbed me first, so that everything, all bets is off the table. Like I'm thinking, what are we doing here? Like, you know what I mean?
How are you feeling now?
What y'all think?
Wait, what you mean?
How are you feeling after having this? After he pulled this gun on you?
Oh, I was like mad. I was like, I can't believe this just happened. You know what I mean?
And was there anything else about the presence of Ills and 12 being there that contributed to you being mad?
No, like them being there, like just got me mad. Meaning?
Yeah. Did that change anything? The fact that the two of them?
No, not at all.
All right.
He just, you know what it is? He seemed real monotone, right?
At that moment, immediately after the gun was first pointed at
Or is it me? Am I tripping? Y'all tell me if I'm tripping.
Did you have any animosity towards Ills?
No, I never had a problem with Ills.
I believe you said that both you and Ills then walked down the street following after the defendant, but the two of you were walking together, correct?
It wasn't really following nobody, I'm just talking. They're all walking together, you know what I mean?
But you're headed in the same direction.
Yeah, he's at Argyle, yes.
And he's ahead of you, correct?
Yes.
All right.
It's something, y'all. I don't know what it is. Maybe y'all can tell me I'm tripping.
As the defendant got to the street corner at the end of Argyle. Where
It's just something that don't smell right.
I think he made a left on that street. He made a left.
Do you remember the name of the street?
No, I'm not probably.
Okay. And when he made a left, where did he go from there?
He kept going straight till he got about.
It's very detailed for someone who allegedly got shot.
Like where the stop sign is at.
Were you still behind him at that point?
Yeah.
Still walking in the same direction that he was walking?
Yeah.
Now, from what you
Because here's
described, going down to the end of the street, making the left, and going all the way to the stop sign, at that point, you knew he had a gun, correct?
Okay, let me make sure y'all can hear me.
He had just shown it to you.
Yes.
I want to make sure I can hear me. Okay.
Was it that entire walk, that entire time that you were expressing to him how you feel?
Yes.
I muted you.
What
I want to
you
make sure I
already
can hear me.
described as an angry tone or an elevated tone?
Yeah, pretty much.
Never mind, you can still hear the you
Why
too, it
would
defeats
you
the purpose.
follow
All right,
behind
let's keep
someone
rolling.
that you know is armed with a gun and verbally tell them how you feel in the way that you did?
I told you already because I felt like I would never see him again. And I felt like since he put it away in one of the busy streets in Hollywood, like he's definitely not going to shoot this shit. Shoot it.
So you, at that moment, did not believe that he would.
Don't pan the audience. Keep on panning. Keep on panning. Where Rihanna?
Yeah. Did you believe at that moment that he would shoot you?
Panning.
What do you mean?
You know
The
what?
way that I asked the question before was a double negative. So
I told you I think the judge, I think y'all they was setting it up. They like trying to get Rihanna on camera.
At one moment when I'm walking with him?
When he's first walking away and you're walking in the same direction he's walking.
No.
Y'all see him?
Well, I don't know. To be honest, I wasn't thinking straight at that moment.
Oh,
I
exactly.
He
He
was on my chest off.
Now I'm not making light of his situation, okay? Let me. I'm not excited about the case, okay? I'm excited
What do you mean?
about the possibility of Rihanna coming today. But seriously,
I
y'all,
have no business.
something is
I'm a life-threatening situation.
a little wonky with
But in
this
that
case. Am I
situation, I
tripping?
felt like maybe you put the gun away, and seeing Jamel with the knife, it further me wanting to say what was on my chest.
But
Okay.
he hurt.
When you got to
He
the
hurt.
area where the stop
But does that
sign
mean he's
was
telling the
that you
truth?
described, you made the left turn, you walked to the
Y'all.
stop sign. That's what you said, right?
Yes,
Who was the first person that got to where the stop sign was?
Rocky,
And then who was the next person?
Jamel.
And then after that?
It was basically like me and Ted. It was
And when you got to the stop sign area with Ills, what was the next thing that happened?
I'm still talking, but then I see Rocky turn around. Can I explain what happened?
Yeah.
So I see Rocky turn around. When he turned around, he was like,
I don't know, but
it
it,
kind of looked like a movie. The whole thing looked like a movie. Like, you know what I mean? So he kind of like pointed down. He shot the first shot. When he shot the first shot, I felt my hand hot. So I grabbed it, used him as a shield. He's going around trying to shoot me between the hills. 12 feet is off to the side. I'm not really worried about him. I'm just trying to like not get hit at this point.
wow. What y'all think? I think he hurt more than anything. I really do.
You said, as you were saying that he had the gun out, you had your right arm extended about shoulder high.
Yeah, because he kind of like, when he turned around, he kind of like his back was turned, like it was kind of like just you turn around, the gun's there, you kind of like jump.
He is so detailed.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
The gun that he was holding, did it look like the same gun that he pulled on you at the parking lot?
Yeah.
And when you say he shot down, what do you mean by that?
Like, I mean, like it was kind of like this. It wasn't like.
I wonder what a psychiatrist, would say about his
like that. So he,
demeanor.
like I said, it was like a movie kind of like boom.
Because when he asked him a question, Before you
The motion he made with his
answer,
arm, Your Honor.
he looked up like this.
Yeah, so he had his arm
And I know a lot of us
extended
do that.
out, and then as he was saying,
But I'm
shot
trying to
down, he
remember
lifted his arm
if
up to
in
about
law
head high,
it
and then
means
had
you look
his
like you're actually
pointer
trying
fingers
to
were
recall,
pointed
so you're telling the truth.
forward, but
Likely.
downward trajectory.
Well,
If
I
you
don't
know,
really
let me know in
remember
the chat.
like, it was more like, it was fast. He turned around, and then it was like, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not the sound effects.
Okay. You
Oh
said
Lord.
that
I hope
as
Rihanna
he-
there today, because
as
boy,
he shot the gun
I
the first
mean,
time,
you know, if he's not
you
guilty,
said your
I hope
hand
Rihanna is
felt
there
hot,
today,
correct?
because
Yeah,
this man doing sound effects.
Where on your hand felt hot?
my left hand. Where? Left hand? Just right above my knuckles. Like my knuckles right here, below my knuckles. So
Which
it's right here.
technically could have been done
And
by
if
a
I was to
person.
pull, you would see other injuries on that picture from that day from my knuckles and all around here. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay, yeah. I just have to-
Hey, Chat, does he have a civil suit against him too?
What he's
I
pointing
still
to,
got
Your Honor,
Do y'all know?
what he's
Let me
pointing
look
to
and
are
see.
the middle knuckles on his left hand.
Let's look and see.
Kind of, he has his hand sort of curled and going across.
Yeah, right there. So it's right here.
Does they have a
I think I was done. He motioned with his right hand across his left hand middle knuckles.
Ask another
You said that you then got behind the hills, correct?
I dashed to him.
Okay.
I got ran to him and then just grabbed.
Okay.
How did Ills react to this?
Oh, he was like petrified. He was screaming. After he literally said, "You could have got me killed."
Okay, so Rihanna is there, y'all.
You came with him.
Wait, I want to stay right at that moment, though. I don't want to jump ahead. So right at that moment, you're saying he was petrified, correct?
Petrified.
Physically, what did he do? Did he move at all?
She is there, confirmed by the New
He
York
was
Times.
petrified. I grabbed him and he's like screaming, "No, no, no!" And I'm using him every which way.
When you say petrified, though, is he moving at all, or is he standing still?
Yeah, he's trying to move, and then he dropped
I
his
think
body.
Rocky gonna take this thing in.
Okay. And were you intentionally trying to position Ills between you
Oh
and the
yeah,
defendant?
yeah.
Okay.
Anybody that would have been there, I would have did that, especially if we came with him.
And then,
But yeah,
well,
the
for
civil.
Jamel, what did he do?
It's so weird.
I don't know because I'm too busy grabbing ills. I don't really see what 12 is. He's off to the side. I see him off to the side the whole time, but I don't really know what's going on. I don't even see them running off. Really.
Something, y'all.
I'm still dealing like.
Well, I guess y'all gonna
with
say that
Ills literally
what?
telling me
Cassie
I
filed
could've got
a
him killed while I'm
civil
just
suit
running
too.
off.
Yeah,
Right.
but Cassie,
I don't want to jump. I don't
mean,
want to jump ahead. I want to stay right at the
technically
moment
she's not
when
named in the RICO
shots
yet.
fired. Are you
She
saying
could be a
as
witness,
the defendant is,
but Cassie didn't press criminal
fires the
charges.
first shot, you then move around to Ills. You're not paying attention to 12, so you're not entirely sure what he did.
No, I'm not really sure what Toby was doing.
Okay. Then after the first gunshot, what did you see the defendant do? Physically, what did he do with his body?
Oh, he's running up, and he shot again.
What does running up mean?
Like he's running and shooting. Like he's trying to like find. He's trying to look
I don't know,
for a way
y'all.
to shoot because if I wasn't grabbing the hills, I mean,
Did he physically come closer to you?
yeah, he
And
got close.
you're saying
The whole time it was close, but he got really close.
you were saying that he was trying to go to move motion around Ills, correct?
Mhm.
Is that yes?
Yes.
Okay.
So Rihanna is in the courtroom, confirmed by the New York Times.
Move to the video again.
She picked the right day to come because yesterday they really left off on a cliffhanger right at the time of the alleged shooting. I don't know, y'all. Hey, we're not gonna be on here the whole time. Of course, we're gonna come back and check in and talk about it later on. But I did at least want us to see what all ASAP Rally. Do we still call him ASAP Rally? Because I am about 1,000% sure that he is not ASAP anymore. So what we calling him, Rally? I'm just saying. Okay, let's
What I have on the screen is
all right, so
a
let's make
file
this
in
a
which
little
they will
bigger, guys, so we
sequence
can see
surveillance
the
video
so you guys
from
can
People's
see.
15.
I'm actually
I have
turning this
it
way because I'm
right
looking at
now
the
on
big
on
screen.
the video player at the bottom. It's paused at 31 seconds into this video file. And it stopped there. Mr. Efron, do you see the larger video in the background?
I took my contacts out and put my
Mostly gray.
glosses
Do you
on
recognize that
so that I could
area
make sure I could
that
see
we're
this
looking at
video.
there?
And y'all, it still looks fuzzy to
I've been in
me.
that day.
All right.
What's supposed to
I'm
tell
talking
what's going on in this
specifically about
video?
that day. Can you orient yourself on what you're seeing from that part of the video?
Maybe to the
And I'm looking at the huge screen, y'all.
That's where the curve is at, and the stop sign where like the incident happened.
Can you point to it with the pointer?
So pretty much we walk
Yo,
right here, and Rocky got to like right around.
Keep your voice up.
I said
I'm
we
glad
got to,
they
like,
can see because
right
I
there,
can't. Can y'all
and
see that?
then as soon as like he got into the street around right here, that's when the shooting took place.
Okay. I would say he's pointing to the top left-hand corner.
Hey, y'all,
In
so
where the street area is.
listen. Now you know it's gonna be just our luck. As soon as we put this on pause, they're gonna pan the courtroom and show Rihanna.
That's right.
I know. I know.
All
I
right, I'm gonna play the
Don't
video,
judge me,
and then
okay?
I'll go
You don't know
back
my
and
life.
ask some more questions about it. All right. Start trying to do watch.
But I tell you what, because right now he looks to still just be explaining what happened at night. And I mean, he really sounds a lot like he did yesterday. So I tell you what, we are going to let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do this. All right. What y'all think so far? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Well, I guess we're gonna call him ASAP really for context here. Since we know who we talking about, but we also know ain't nothing about really ASAP anymore. Um, and this is, besides me being funny, okay, um, and being a Rihanna fan, they really, really are. I mean, and you have to be because it's Rihanna, right? So he's already at a disadvantage, and by if she comes in there, and if she doesn't, it's also a disadvantage. And for them, and I heard like a lot of different people doing commentary on it, y'all, on the different news shows, etc., different bloggers and bloggers. And a lot of the people that are not of the culture tend to think that the people that are in the courtroom, it won't be a big deal. That people the age of, that are older, up in, middle age, 45 up, etc., they're probably, suburban. They're not gonna know who Rihanna is. And I'm like, is they serious? Is they serious? Yeah, just like that. Do you know anybody who don't know who Rihanna is? No matter what they know her for or how they know her, everybody associates something with something to remember it in their head. So, but I don't know nobody that don't know Rihanna. Let's put it to the test. Let's put it to the test. Okay. Now, granted, my dad definitely does not know who Rihanna is. Okay. But that, we can't count that. Okay. But my stepmom, y'all. So look, let's do this. Um, let's see. Hold on, y'all. I ain't gonna put on FaceTime here because tell them how she might answer. Then y'all be like, oh my gosh. Hold on, y'all. Look, but we gonna call her, right? Let's see if she know who Rihanna is. I would think like she's a retired teacher and principal, right? From the South, South Carolina, lives in the suburbs. She listens to old school, old school, old schools. But let's see if she knows who Rihanna is, right?
Hello.
Hey, you're live on the air, so don't say anything crazy, okay?
Okay.
Do you know who Rihanna is?
Mhm.
You do?
I do.
Okay, how do you know who Rihanna is?
I know that she's a singer.
Okay.
I know that she had a relationship with another young man that did some ugly, mean things to her.
See, that's how people remember. Okay, all right, I got it. Okay, I'll call you back.
Okay.
Then I told y'all, people have different reasons, different things that they associate. Right? I'm sorry. I'm taking something to say. People have different things that they associate you know, with so that they can remember people. But like I told you, she to me is outside of the fact that I don't think they have any black people on the jury for ASAP Rocky. We'll look at the jury makeup, but last I checked, I didn't think they did. If they did, it wasn't a lot at all. Which was a problem with the defense attorney. My point is, everybody know who Rihanna is. Okay? Because if you don't have to listen to her music, you don't have to be in the age range you listen to her music to not be aware of, like I said, unfortunately, the Chris Brown situation is that ugly stain just sticks. And unfortunately that's how people kind of remember. Well, not everybody, right? But people can never forget that. And it's obvious. But no matter how they remember, and I'm sure if we ask somebody else, they might have a different answer, even though I'm sure they know that too. But they might have a different answer, right? So their answer may be something like, she announced her pregnancy during her Super Bowl performance. Or it might be something like, she dissed Drake, right? Or it might be something like, she got two sons, or all that type of stuff like that. But the one thing that I do know and I believe is that if they think the people on that jury and in that courtroom don't know who Rihanna is and are not Rihanna fans, they don't got to be Rihanna fans, okay? To not be a fan of a beautiful woman who is a self-made billionaire. And you don't think that lends ASAP Rocky a lot of credibility without even trying? Because here I am, this 60-something-year-old Caucasian woman sitting in the jury box. I've heard my kids talk about Rihanna. I'm sorry, I heard my grandkids, right? If I'm a 60-something Caucasian woman sitting in the jury box, I've heard my grandkids talk about Rihanna. And I also seen it on the 6 o'clock news where they talked about that's the one that she got into it with that boy she used to date a long time ago. Okay. But you also know now she's a billionaire. So if you just into money and nothing else, you still know who she is, right? And with that being said, I'm 60 something years old sitting on the jury box at the ASAP Rocky trial. And if I see his partner, wife, mother of his children, girlfriend, common law, right? Common law, I think we all been there. Hey, listen, where I'm from, they say if you get mail at the same place, Bless me. Who are we kidding? Sometimes common law marriage is harder to get out of than regular degular hand on the Bible and front the preaching them and judge marriage. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is for another show. Anyway, so I'm 60 something years old, Caucasian, and I'm sitting on the jury box at the ASAP Rocky trial. And I see that his common law wife, mother of his children, his partner, who is a billionaire, okay, who is a great influence, who's done great things for her home country of Barbados, who is much loved by everyone. If she believes him, why would I not? If I'm sitting on the jury, I think Relly, I don't, Relly seems like he took a Xanax. Am I tripping? That might just be his demeanor. That might just be the way he is. Okay. I know some people that are just monotone. Like they just monotone. That's just how they talk. It could be anything happening, and you would think that they would be up and down, jumping up and down, and they literally still sit stoic or talk in one tone, right? Maybe that's just who Relly is. Or maybe Relly is on a couple Xanax, not as many as Diddy, we heard. Or maybe Relly has been coached by the prosecution team that he will come across more believable if he sounds borderline sad, right? Because he's telling this story in such detail that I don't know if I'm trying to figure out if ASAP Rocky did it or not with the real gun, or if I'm trying to figure out ASAP Relly's motives. Because I have never been shot. I have, gotten into arguments with friends, but not to the extent of what ASAP Relly is saying happened between him and ASAP Rocky. However, and this is just homegirl homicide here. This is not professional opinion. This is definitely my homegirl homicide personal opinion. If I am a victim and it was my friend and I am shattered, right? I am not sure that it would be that easy for me to recall those details that detailed unless I had a reason. Now I did while we were watching the trial. He also filed a civil suit. Okay, let's take a look at this. I'm just saying, if we're gonna look at all sides, we gotta look at all sides, guys. We gotta be fair. Okay. All right. Let's see. I think I had it on this one. Yes. All right. So. Uh, All right, here we go. So in 2022, blah, 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 Relly also filed a lawsuit in civil court against Rocky for damages sustained during the shooting. Did he win? Let's see. Yeah, I know the New York Times trying to get me. I done clicked on their website too many times. They're like, pay up. Let's see. Okay. Uh, I mean, so okay. I don't know. Yeah, I can't find too much information on the civil trial, but the fact that he sued him civilly does say a lot. And it's really interesting to me that Relly. Now, I heard him say yesterday he tried to take me from my kids. I feel like Relly has an ex to grind. I feel like he's hurt. I feel like he wants to hurt Rocky. Could there be some jealousy there? I don't know. I don't know. We still don't know exactly what the fight was about, right? But getting into a fight and pulling out a gun on your childhood friend, a real gun, I mean, ASAP Rocky's lawyer is arguing, hey, it was a prop gun, or he wouldn't have pulled it on him. It's his friend. Or they were friends. They grew up together. Why would he just pull out a gun and kill the man in the middle of Hollywood? Unless he knew that the gun he was pulling out didn't work. It was a prop gun. And he used it for protection. I've heard crazier stories, people. I have. I have. As crazy as it may sound, I also, and this not quite the same, but I am aware of a story where someone that I knew actually carried a weapon on them that did not work. They knew did not work, but they literally carried it on them for protection in the sense of they stayed in the hood. And when they were going out or around at night, they would hope that if anybody tried to rob them or anything like that, that they would be able to just show the gun, not pull it, show it. Because again, they knew it didn't work. And, the people would back off. People do a lot of things, people. We don't know, man. People fight every day, B. And I'm not making light of this case because, like I said, we cannot ever be okay with people attempting to shoot or whatever it is he was trying to do in the middle of public. But I do have a lot of concerns about this case, and my concerns definitely lead me to reasonable doubt. And it is, and if y'all feel different or y'all got something that y'all think, tell me in the chat. But some of my concerns: number one, y'all, he filed a civil suit. Okay, he filed a civil suit. He got money. His wife a billionaire. He got money. You gonna try to shoot me? Okay, you gonna pay me. But that wasn't enough. Now, was that not enough, or did the state still choose to press charges on Rocky? That's a good question. Let's see. Let's try to find out, y'all. Did the state press charges on ASAP Rocky, or did ASAP really? Okay, let's see here. The Washington Post been kicking me out later too. Let's see. All right, y'all, here bigger so we can see it, right? All right, so I told y'all, didn't I tell y'all? I told y'all they was gonna get me. They all been getting me lately. They all been like, hey lady, you've been streaming for a minute or doing something because you've been pulling this news too much. Sorry, y'all, I hit the plug. Okay. Let's see. Did ASAP Rocky? That's what we were finding out, right? I just want to know, and I'm just curious. Did the state press, let's say, criminal, right? Criminal charges on ASAP Rocky, or did ASAP really do it? Let's see. Opening statements, okay. We're gonna make the red court appearance. Guess we're gonna have to wait to the bottom to find out about Rihanna. Y'all think she gonna testify for ASAP? I mean, I'm sure she would if she thought it would help him, but y'all think Rihanna gonna get on the stand? What y'all think? I, I don't know, y'all. I want to do some more digging. Not now though, because we got other stuff to talk about. And we'll come back to this. But all right. So I don't know, y'all. Y'all want to check in real quick just before we move on to another topic? Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, I'm sorry. This drink is so good. It's like Brazilian uh pop. Oh my god, it's good. It's like I don't even know. It's good though. Came from I don't know where it came from. My nephew, but it's good. I'll get more information. All right, so look. All right, let's share the screen and real quick before we move on to the other because we got two more topics to talk about before we get off this stream. Okay. All right. Is this the live one? Or did I get the one from yesterday? Okay, yes, this is it. What time is it in LA now? Okay. Oh wow, they got a close up, y'all. All right, we back on trial watch. Hold on.
Showing you what's marked as People's 17. Do you recognize what you see there?
Oh, these is knuckles. Let's make these big so we can see them.
That's my left hand.
And do you know who took this picture?
Probably was off my phone.
This is a picture you took.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you see something I don't see?
Do you know when you took this picture?
Probably the day after or the day that day.
So you're thinking either November 6th or November 7th?
Or 8th. I don't know.
Okay.
Now, as detailed as he was about everything else, now he don't know.
Of the actual shooting.
Yeah.
And
Something don't smell right.
the red marks that we see on your pointer finger, middle finger, and slightly on your ring finger there, what caused those injuries?
Yeah.
A grave, I believe.
He believes. Oh, that's good for Rocky.
And if I was to fall on my hand, I'm not no expert or anything, but if I was to fall on my hand or anything, my knuckles at the top would be messed up and everything else would be messed up. So it just was right here.
Okay. So
I
you're saying
weighed 210 pounds probably at that time. I weighed more than 90. So if I'm falling on my weight, my whole knuckle would be damaged on my whole hand.
Nah, you're not a doctor. I don't think that's correct.
when you say graze, are you talking about graze from one of the bullets?
Yes.
Okay.
It's going to get leading.
What do you mean when you say graze?
Like, when he shot the first shot, I felt my hand hot because I felt like I got grazed.
By what?
A bullet.
I don't know, y'all.
After the second shot, so after the shooting, where did you see this defendant go?
This is still the prosecution
I just grabbed it.
questioning him.
But where did you see the defendant go?
After the shooting or while he was shooting?
After the shooting.
Oh, I seen him leave. Like, he just took off.
Okay.
And he ran.
And did he run out of your view? So you lost sight of that?
Yeah.
Where,
Look at Rocky. Look at Rocky.
was he the first one to leave?
He looking right at him too.
Did you see
Rocky looking right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Did you see it?
I ain't laughing, y'all. I'm just.
It was 3 years ago. I really don't really remember that.
They know something. They was there that day. Okay, they know the whole story. Rocky and Raleigh.
Remember unless I have something physically or I said something around that time to remind me.
Yeah. Look at Rocky, y'all.
Was there a moment after the shooting where
Oh
it
wow.
was only you and Hills who were left on that street together?
Probably for like a second. He was still getting up or he was ready to run.
Okay. After Hills went to the ground, what was the next thing that happened?
I think they took off. Like 12 me and Rocky took off, and then probably like scanning the area to make sure he's still not there or shooting at me. And then I took off back the same way that I came and went down Hollywood back to the Lords.
When you say the same way,
I don't know,
are you
y'all.
talking about the same street?
All right, so again,
Okay.
we'll keep an eye on this.
So you would consider
We on
that
trial
your-
watch. We will keep an eye on this. But it's something else we got to keep an eye on, y'all. Did y'all see? Now, y'all know I have got to watch the rest of it, but I have been getting into the new Diddy documentary on Discovery ID. Y'all seen it yet? Y'all. First of all, every day I feel like I am learning more and more about Diddy that I did not want to know. Okay. There is, and I was hoping that I could find this actual audio because this guy, guys, he actually has you hear Diddy's voice, okay? You hear Diddy's voice more recently, um, alluding to what the prosecution and the state of New York has dubbed freak offs. But I think this guy who used to be like Diddy's assistant or something for him, he called them king sex parties or something like that, called king sex capades. Let's see if we can I know the Breakfast Club. Let's see, hold on. Breakfast Club. Let's see if we could get that, just that little clip from there. Yeah, that was wild. The Don't Care Today guy. Okay. I don't see it up. That doesn't mean it's not up. Hold on, let me go to their channel. Can y'all believe it's almost February though? Sheesh. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, they need to have that girl on the show, but we'll talk about that later because she looked familiar. I don't know why, but she about to get paid from Lyft, and rightfully so. Gonna be a Lyft driver and then tell me I'm too big to ride it. Child. Okay, let's see. Oh no, this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. No, y'all. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to tell you. So listen. So it's this part, right? And so the guy says that, it got to a point where Diddy was like literally needing him to get him stuff every day. So he was like Diddy's assistant during that time, but almost like his sex party assistant by default. Right. And so Diddy would send him these voice memos. Oh my gosh. Diddy would send him these voice memos, y'all. And in the voice memos, he'd be like, hey man, I need 20 Xanax. Hey, yo, I need some Celeste, whatever it's something is Celestia or something like that. I guess it's supposed to be something like Viagra, they say. Then he's like, hey yo, I need a plan B. Yo, I am dying. Because then following up that is like, hey yo, man, I need some more baby oil. I cannot. Then he asked for lube. Y'all, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. And Buddy is like, it got to a point where it got out of control where he was like literally doing it every day. Like every day. Like, and he said like the prosecutors and stuff are like dubbing these quote unquote freak offs, which that's not what they were called around there, as these big parties, or whatever, but they really weren't like that. They were very small and intimate parties. Y'all, I don't know what to say because I feel like I'm starting to be confused about what's on trial. And I said that before, but I felt like, the prosecution, since they got a new prosecutor, they had worked on the Jeffrey Epstein case, right? That they were trying to rein it all back in to get a hold on all this media circus and all these rumors, etc., about Diddy. Well, that hasn't happened. Well, they have until March to release all the names of their victims and everything else. And then, of course, you heard Diddy said, show the sex tapes. Show the sex tapes. Okay, you got the tapes, right? Show them then. I guess he said he ain't got nothing else to lose. He already beyond embarrassed. Images beyond repair, because I swear I did not want to hear him talk about lube. Then ask for a plan B. Then ask for baby oil. I did. However, y'all, I heard that they released like 3 more parts last night. We got to watch it. We got to watch it because we got questions and we got to come back and talk about this. Now, granted, it's a lot of the same information, of course, but it's some new people in there. It's a few new people in there. And, different, I would say different viewpoints on some of the same stuff that we heard already are new. If that makes sense, right? Y'all, wow, they talking about, remember Diddy was like he went to rehab. Remember when he did that apology video to Cassie? It was like he went to rehab and, that was a dark time in his life, et cetera, et cetera. Baby, what kind of rehab? Now we got questions. Because what kind of rehab did Diddy go to? Because now I'm starting to feel like Diddy should have went to sex rehab. Y'all. Maybe he did go to sex rehab. I don't know. Well, apparently not. Or we probably wouldn't be having this conversation. But, no pun intended. But Diddy want lube and Viagra and baby oil and Plan B's multiple days a week. Sounds a little bit. And listen, and we've heard in some of these documentaries he like to watch. I'm never judging what's going on in somebody's bedroom. Okay, period. I feel like that is the one thing that is off limits. Because get out my business. Get out my business. However, I feel like as long as it's legal and not hurting nobody, then you shouldn't have to worry about what's going on in my bedroom. However, the more we find out about what's going on in Diddy's bedroom, y'all, it's bigger. It's bigger than we think. It's bigger than we think it is. And I will say this to any of my big celebrities. Okay, if you know somebody, let them know if you haven't already, or if they haven't thought about this, because you would think that people, Drake, would see what happens to other big notable names in music when they try to take on the machine, aka Diageo, the liquor company that Diddy sued, aka Universal that Drake is suing. If you were wondering what happens when you start to take on these kind of fights, see what happened to Diddy. And the fact that we are all watching what's happening to Diddy in real time and Drake still thought it was cool to sue Universal Music Group, y'all better check on Drake. Y'all better check on Drake. Because, baby, you want to talk about learning from the mistakes of others. That's why I said I feel like Drake's more personal. Just through Universal Music Group in there so it don't sound like he a sore loser in this rap battle. Okay, Drake, we believe whatever you say. All we saying is, Drake, I really wish you had some better friends in your corner. AKA, you need to go talk to baby. I agree. You should go talk to baby because I think baby will probably give you some better guided advice. Let me tell you something. You're never bigger than the machine, Drake. You're never bigger than the machine. I like to tell my middle son, who is my headache, Lord, notorious for creating battles that are just, you don't pick them at the right time, and or you pick them and end up putting yourself directly in the line of fire. And I'm trying to figure out, why are you going up on that hill to die? Somebody should have told Diddy this. After all these documentaries, though, somebody probably did tell Diddy this, but Diddy ain't listening to nobody. Clearly. Maybe Carisha. Hey, hey. What's going on, Jared? What's going on? But Diddy ain't listening to nobody. Okay, so they probably like, Diddy, you probably don't want to sue Diageo, man. They almost, man, F that. Yo, F that. They gonna take that, take that. Diddy don't listen. Okay, we clearly, if we don't know nothing else, he is guilty of not listening. He don't listen to nobody. Okay, nobody. All right. Now, apparently Drake, I don't know who we got around him. I don't know if he's still Young Money. I don't really know what's going on. But apparently nobody told Drake either. Drake, you see what's going on with Diddy. I don't think now's a good time. We'll keep our eye on it, y'all. We got to watch this Diddy documentary, though. And we got to come back and talk about it some more. Because we got some more questions. Because by the end of the one that I saw before I came on stream today, there was a trans woman at the end who was teasing the next episode. So I am not sure why, but we're going to find out. And then we're going to talk about it because we got questions. Okay. And I never thought, after all this time and all these damn Diddy documentaries and all these Diddy stories and all these people going on blogs and streams and YouTubes talking about Diddy and their experiences with Diddy, including me. Not that kind of experience. Not a Diddy party, but anyway. I never thought I would still be here talking about, we got questions about what's going on with Diddy. But we do. Discovery ID. We got to watch the rest. Let's look it up together really quick, right, y'all? So let's see, so that we don't miss it if they already played it all. Diddy Discovery ID documentary. Watch the final episodes. Ooh. Okay, so the 4-part special continues Tuesday night and will be followed by an expanded episode. Oh, yeah, y'all. Okay, so apparently all the episodes they played last night. Okay. Oh. And an extra episode after the final. Oh, y'all. Oh, yes. How to watch it without cable. People still got cable. Only thing I got cable for is internet, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Everything else is literally through a different app. Let's see. Okay, so the first 2 parts of the documentary are now available on Apple TV and Prime. The remaining 2 episodes will be released for digital purchase or rental after they air on cable. So they're probably there now. Okay. Or if you still got cable or a house phone, you can stream on Max or Discovery Plus. And either way, y'all, we gotta watch it. Okay, so don't be cheap. You don't have cable or whatever, rent it, or you can buy like per episode or whatever. It's probably gonna be like $2.99 on Apple TV, or just get the Hulu. Because if you get like the $5.99 Hulu or whatever with the ads, it already aired, so you should be good. It should be there because it comes on like what, the next day, right? Either way, we gotta watch the rest of them documentaries. Yes, the rest of them episodes and the bonus episode at the end. And then we're going to talk about it. Because I'm sure we're going to have questions. All right, y'all. Speaking of questions, when I heard this story, I definitely had some questions. In Jesus Wept news, matter of fact, I ain't even gonna put Jesus in on this. No, I can't even do that. Let's go back to this. So today in Earth is Ghetto news, have y'all heard about the senator in Mississippi who proposed a bill to Congress to make masturbation illegal? I'm not joking. You heard me right. Male masturbation illegal. Now, when I first heard that, I was like, what? So let me let y'all hear a little bit more about it. But anyway, y'all, so the goal is that if you get caught playing with yourself, sirs, misters, you gonna be charged like a $10,000 fine. And I'm not sure if it could lead to jail time or not. Now, this is not public whatever. Nope. This is not lewd acts, none of that. This is straight up. The bill it got its own number and everything. And I gotta laugh sometimes because Earth is so ghetto out of all the things we got going on in our world today. Climate change, plastic in the water, drones of the unknown underwater and in the sky, school shootings, and shall I go on? A president that's damn crazy, and shall I go on? He chooses now to propose a bill to make this important, that makes masturbation illegal in the state of Mississippi. Let's go to the report, y'all, because I know y'all probably think I'm lying. Y'all probably think I'm exaggerating, but honey, she don't play by these. So hide your eggplants. Hide your eggplants. I don't even, how does that work even, right? I don't get it. So the guy whose name I think is Brandon. Let's look it up. Okay, because I watched oh Lord, the video. I swear to God, man, the news. I haven't been to a comedy show in a while, but with the stuff y'all cousin them doing, all the comedy right here. Hold on, y'all. Look, see, y'all think I'm joking, right? Did I go back too far? Let me see. Trump. Oh God. Yep, I went back too far. Hold on. I tell you what, we just gonna look it up again. What is the Mississippi Democrat, y'all, erection bill? Ain't no lie. Ain't no lie. I told y'all. Y'all. Have y'all heard of the Mississippi Mississippi? Anybody else got to spell Mississippi like that? Swear to God, I've been doing it like that since I was little. Okay. Mississippi. Cricket letter. Okay, humpback. Okay. Have y'all heard of the Mississippi erection bill? Earth is so damn ghetto. Earth is so ghetto. All right, y'all. So this is the guy here, okay? All right. He is behind, he's a lawmaker in Mississippi, and he's behind the masturbation bill. And he says he's getting death threats, y'all. People don't play about their eggplant. Not only that, is it me or does he look a little too happy about this? Am I tripping? Okay, I mean, I know I'm judging based off just the cover, right, of the video, but he just look a little happy. All right, first let's check out the news about it real quick, y'all. Tell me what y'all think in the chat.
This week, a bill filed in the Mississippi State Senate is sparking national headlines.
Yeah, the author of that bill said that the wide array of reactions were not what he expected. 16 WAPT's Beth Almaz spoke exclusively with Senator Bradford Blackman about the bill that is causing quite a stir.
What is 2319?
Well, 2319 is what it boils down to. Is it points out the hypocrisy and the double standard in legislation that we have that targets what women do in their most personal decisions.
The bill comes after Senator Bradford Blackman got word about another bill being filed last summer.
I can't remember which bill it was that I saw that was targeting people that helped someone get an abortion. I was like, this is getting out of hand. And it's always targeting women.
Blackman says even though the title of the bill is getting attention, it has real meaning.
But when you have a title like this, that's what's catching people's attention. So if that's what catches your attention and gets the conversation going, I'm all for it.
The senator hopes this brings attention to the other bills he's filed, including one focused on the sex offender registry.
In Mississippi, if you're convicted of incest, you don't have to register as a sex offender.
Now that is some deep country-ish right there. I'm from South Carolina, but I don't know nothing about incest. Everybody from the South and small towns are not familiar with incest, okay? But that's besides the point. Do y'all hear the way he's talking about this? Like, I feel like I'm talking about a new plan to implement a stop sign at the end of a community or something. Like, it's just, and I feel like it's getting so much attention that people will finally pay attention to what's going on and clean up the neighborhood. Like, that's how I feel about it, right? When he says it. But what's crazy is his giddiness about it. And even crazier, sir, how you going to make a controversial bill like naming it the masturbation bill or dubbing it the erection bill, the no erection bill, the no erection bill. And you didn't think it was going to get, you are surprised about the type of attention it's getting? Really? And if it means so much to you trying to get this type of attention, how you don't even remember it sounds like you just made some ish up for real. Talking about you don't even remember the bill that got passed last year that inspired you to pass that bill. Is this a joke? I take this about as serious as I take Donald Trump being president. Is this a joke? Sometimes I swear, man, I be thinking God gonna pop out and show ninjas. I be thinking God gonna be like, you're on pranked. Y'all, just to reiterate what I said about Buddy being extra giddy about it, y'all. So apparently he talked to TMZ because it ain't lawmaking news if it ain't on TMZ. So, and this is interesting because Harvey, who owns TMZ, he's a lawyer. He was a lawyer first. So he's a lawyer at heart. So let's see what he said to TMZ, y'all. He happy. Look at him. I don't know. Y'all believe him?
Messages, Facebook messages. I can't even count how many emails, voicemails, Instagram messages, Facebook messages. But what I will say is, I'll break it down into response from men and from women. From women, it's about 80% positive. Thank you. Finally, you're putting a spotlight on the men's role.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that because it ain't that clear, and I'm a woman. It is not that clear when you hear this news. There's nothing a woman is saying like, "Thank you, I am glad the men is finally gonna see what we be feeling." What? Nothing, sir, about hearing the name of this bill or what this bill encompasses make me as a woman think that you did it for me. How about you, ladies? Exactly. Told you he just making this up. Anyway, go ahead.
There's about 20% of the responses from women that are saying that I'm wasting time, wasting taxpayer money. And then on the men's side, it's actually about 50-50.
Y'all believe that? Y'all believe that? Now, see, he almost had me when he was like, he was doing it to, kind of spotlight, women always, it's always the pressure on women, women, they overturned Roe versus Wade, et cetera. And it's always women. And now it's time, to show that like men need to feel some of this heat and it's going to bring it like, what? Positive. Yet you said you wanted to bring attention to your bill about incest. Being okay, people who's been convicted of incest to be registered as a sex offender. First of all, let me tell you something. How you gonna know that somebody is peeling their eggplant, or should we say juicing their eggplant? Stop, Google. Man, Google and Siri be listening, I swear. Like, it's not a lewd act bill, right? Or indecent exposure or anything. So my thing is, how you gonna know? How are you gonna know? So what? It's gonna be like, oh, homegirl at home with her this boo she on a date with, and she walked back in from using the bathroom, and Buddy sitting on a couch. You know what I'm saying? Juicing his eggplant or buff shining it, and she's like, "Oh my God, I am going to call the cops." 911, excuse me, 911, excuse me. Oh my God, this is Jerica, Drika Doe. I'm calling from Mississippi somewhere. Oh, where the place where the TV show Chuckaloosa, something like that. And I am calling because I need the police to come and arrest my date because he was playing with his eggplant, and I know that is illegal in Mississippi now. Yes, ma'am. I saw the no erection bill in Mississippi. No, ma'am. I don't know what it's for, but I just know that he cannot masturbate. Men cannot masturbate. Men cannot masturbate unless they are having relations with a woman. So can you come get him 911? Don't it sound crazy when you say it out loud? Uh-huh. Right? Exactly. I'm gonna give Buddy a few more seconds to see if he gonna clear this up for us. Let's see.
About 50% are like, "Oh, thanks for pointing this out."
He lying about that now.
I've got
He lying for
daughters,
that.
and it's always about what they can do and what they can't do. So thank you for spreading the spotlight on this. And the 50% of men that are not for it are upset. They are mad. And I guess it's the times we live in now, because since you can just type something and hit send, but like I'm getting some of the most vile things that are people can imagine.
You think? Do you think, sir? You thought? Here's my take on this. But what's his name? The lawmaker. First of all, before I even give my thought on what he did, I just want to tell him what I wish somebody told Drake and Diddy before he did this. Do you see what's going on in the first 8-9 days of Donald Trump presidency right now? Do you see how the Republicans are taking position. Do you see what's happening right in front of our face? Do you see how bad the Democrats look right now? Do you see how much he still kicked the Democrats in every time he opened his mouth? And the Republicans are literally acting like they run the world. Now it's probably not a good time to put in a fake no erection bill to try to or to say it's fake and try to get attention about another bill. Why y'all ain't tell him that? Why y'all ain't tell that man that? Because what about right now? What about yesterday, Donald Trump freezing all federal funding thought that made him think that this would be a good idea for something he said happened last year that he can't remember exactly what the bill was that inspired him to, at this time in history, make this a priority. Why? Why, Lord? Why? Yo, people, man. Here's my final thoughts on this Mississippi no erection bill. So my thoughts is that maybe he did initially think that he wants to get the spotlight on his district, his state, and hopefully, no matter how he had to get it, he probably said, watch this, if I do something salacious, it'll make headlines and at least garner us some attention, because right now we ain't getting no attention and all of our bills are sitting in limbo, right? And if I get some attention, maybe then I can take that up on the flagpole and try to push some of these other bills through that I think are actually important. Kind of backfiring there, because I still don't even understand, what are you saying? Okay? What are you saying? Are you saying that this bill is to support women, or are you saying that this bill is simply to shine a light on other bills that you have already in the queue that you are trying to get pushed through Congress and approved? I would like to think the latter. Listen, don't be using women, okay, as the feel good selling point of this idiocracy of a bill that you put together at this time in history to try to make it seem like you doing something for us, and then try to make it seem like we were thankful. Why would we be thankful? We be minding our business. It's the government that don't. And even though you had different agendas, allegedly, you actually fall right in the same lane with the same people that's trying to tell women what to do with their body. That don't make me feel better that you think that if you put men in the spotlight and try to tell them what to do with their body, that women would feel like, oh, okay, so it's not just us. What? I don't believe it. And I do believe that while you may be an okay guy, I don't know you, it's not okay to use important causes that really are causing deaths out here. I mean, like, women they can't get abortions, and you definitely can't get one in Mississippi. People are dying, things are happening, and they can't get abortions. People are having children due to rape, and a lot of stuff. So when you put it up against something like this, that ends up being ghetto news and being funny and going viral, and then you act like you forgot what it was that inspired you last year to do it in the first place, but you really doing it to shine a light on an incest bill that you're trying. I'm calling bullshit. Flag on the play. So for future reference, you can go viral. You can say what you want to say, do what you want to do, live how you want to live, pray how you want to pray. Remember that. But Don't do it at the expense of women, and definitely don't do it at the expense of an actual cause that needs more spotlight to it and that needs to be corrected. All right. And if you don't understand why me as a woman feels that way, I don't care what you say allegedly is going down in your DMs with people praising you for this, which we all know is the untruth. So when you get to church on Sunday down there in Mississippi, you better repent when you go to the altar. First Sunday too. But sir, do better. Now you got the moment. What you gonna do with it? Take the focus off what's not going to help us. Okay? Because it's not going to help us unless you're actually about to fight that fight. Because other than that, there is no other bill that you could potentially pass or try to pass that you think would support the mission of fixing the issue of the overturning of Roe versus Wade. It really ain't funny. It was at first, but now the ball is in your court. Fix it. All right, y'all. That's gonna do it for me with this stream. I want to know your thoughts about the Mississippi. Your thoughts on the Mississippi No, this is crazy. I can't make this up. No erection bill, aka no masturbation bill. What's y'all thoughts, man? I cannot wait to hear. All right, y'all. That's gonna do it for me. You know the vibes. What? What y'all saying? Because we're streaming right now everywhere, y'all. Well, right now we're on Facebook, Twitch, Rumble, YouTube. Did I miss somewhere? No, because the clips are coming up on TikTok and Instagram. But right now we're streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble. So I see in the chat, y'all want to check on the ASAP Rocky case one more time before we handle our do our benediction. Let's see. I wonder if really under cross-examination by now. Oh, they on break. All right, y'all. Well, then that's our cue. We really want to see what the cross-examination is gonna look like. They ain't playing with this trial because I ain't gonna lie, I thought it would still be other people on the trial on the get on the stand and stuff, but we already got the victim. We there. Where do you go from there? But the victim is also the person, because y'all know Relly went and picked up. He's the one that went and picked up the shell casings. Oh man, if I'm the defense attorney and I ain't no defense attorney, I'm just homegirl homicide. I'd be all over that. What kind of breach of scene? You cannot go pick up your own. What? You can't do that. Y'all, we got questions, but we gonna be watching. All right, if you just get in here, make sure you scroll up to the chat so you can answer the questions in the chat. Say hey. Okay, now if you haven't yet, subscribe. That's the only way we gonna grow, y'all. And like and share the video. Share it everywhere. Share clips everywhere, including Reddit. Reddit, we're coming. All right. Radio-Muva. That's Radio-Muva. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube and all other platforms, y'all. Rest in peace again to DJ Unk. All right. And I'll see y'all next stream. I'll be back later, y'all. Love y'all.